my name is Heather Ford, and I'm a traffic attorney based in New Orleans, also known as the Traffic Ticket Lady. Before I get started, we're going to talk a little bit today about what should you do if you think your license is suspended and you're not sure, maybe some steps that you can check. But if you ever have any questions about a suspended license or traffic tickets, you can always shoot me a text at 504-233-8529, or you can go to trafficticketlady.com. So if you think your license might be suspended and you're not sure, the most sure way to know is to get in touch with the DMV. But that can be quite the process. If you're calling, I always tell people, if you want to talk to somebody in DMV and not wait all day, you need to call at like 7:59 on the dot. The phone lines open at 8. If you call right then and there, you can usually get somebody on the phone within 10 minutes. If you don't call at that time, it's going to take you a very, very long time. Same thing if you go to the DMV, just be prepared to have a little bit of a wait. But another thing you can do to check the system is if you go to the Louisiana's DMV, or OMV as it actually is called, website, they have an express lane where they have a driver services inquiry. And it's kind of like an unofficial driving report of things that could have you suspended. It's not perfect. Just because it says you have no issues, it doesn't mean there isn't potentially something that has you flagged, but it is pretty good indicator. And the type of things it might show is if you have a traffic ticket that has you suspended, insurance cancellations, a child support taxes. It will usually list most things that might flag you. The one thing to be on the lookout, particularly when it comes to traffic tickets, whether or not it's something where you need to go to court and get some information versus something that it's just about making a payment, is to look at what it says. So a ticket in which you've already provided the information needed to the DMV, it'll say that flag has been satisfied, but you owe usually like $100 fee, and once you pay the fee, it'll remove the flag. If it says that you need to provide a new court date or proof of a paid receipt, then that means that some paperwork needs to be provided to the DMV about this ticket. And it could be that the ticket's finished and then you just need to go to the court and get a copy of that and take it to the DMV, or it could be that it's still open, and if it is, you're going to have to figure out how to get a new court date or get the court to issue you a reinstatement letter that you can take to the DMV so that you can clear the flags. So that's just a little insight about things you can look at if you're trying to figure out if your license is suspended. Maybe it's midnight and hey, I'm just a little concerned about that. That's some place you can go check. They do shut down, interestingly enough, at like 4 a.m. or something. So it's not available 24 hours a day, but it is fairly readily available to provide you some information. But like I said, if you ever need to call DMV, 7:59 on the dot. Start dialing. It's the best time. Otherwise, you're going to have a rough day. So again, my name is Heather Ford. I'm the Traffic Ticket Lady. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me a text. I'd be happy to help. 504-233-8529, or you can go to trafficticketlady.com. Thank you very much. Have a good day.